Welcome to the Odyssey. Hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Xenoblade. Drive like Mario.
There is no doubt in my mind that somewhere a very secretive Nintendo marketing team has already chosen the next name for the next Nintendo system. And I promise I will not bring any more information when it comes to emails that I get from supposed Nintendo insiders claiming that the information in the email is from said marketing team. But I've decided to make an exception this time. I'm going to show you the email that I was sent with this information on the next gen system's name, but because these names were not chosen. These names are what you called pitches that didn't make the cut, but at least they tell the story. Let's get started. But before we get into the video, I just want to remind everyone that we are on our way to 100K. And if we get there before the year ends, I will be choosing 20 lucky subscribers to win a Nintendo Switch. All you got to do is subscribe, hit that bell, and be active in the community, and you can be chosen at our 100K live celebration. Welcome back to the Odyssey, my beautiful people. I am Mike Odyssey, and I first want to put a disclaimer in the beginning of this video. Before I proceed, there is no way of me knowing or confirming that this information is accurate, but I wanted to bring it up to you because it's fun to talk about. This video will not contain any leaks or any information that might spoil anything in the future for you. Apparently, these names are just names that came across during the marketing phase. When they were searching for the name, they came up with a name and a marketing paragraph that went with it in order to sell the name. And so I have a list of 10 names with 10 descriptions that I want to go over along with the poll that I posted for you guys. I got a lot of great answers and comments that I will highlight in this video. Disclaimer is over. Let's get to the content. Are you guys ready? Because I'm only going to read them and tell you the description. You guys will tell me whether you like them or not in the description below. The first one is Nintendo Sphere. A spherical console that projects games in 360 degrees, letting you experience gaming from every angle. Nintendo Sphere is the ultimate device for immersive and interactive entertainment. Name number 2. Nintendo Blast, a console that delivers explosive sound and graphics with a powerful processor and a sleek design. Nintendo Blast is a console for gamers who want to experience the thrill of gaming at its best. Next up, Nintendo Dream, a console that connects to your brain and lets you play games in your dreams with a revolutionary technology that taps into your subconscious. Nintendo Dream is the console that gamers who want to explore the limitless possibilities of gaming. Next up, Nintendo Spark, a console that sparks your creativity and lets you make your own games with a user-friendly interface and rich library of tools. Nintendo Spark is the console for gamers who want to express themselves through gaming. Next up is Nintendo Joy, a console that brings joy to your life and lets you play games with your friends and family. With a social network and a variety of fun and casual games, Nintendo Joy is the console for gamers who want to share the joy of gaming with others. Next up is Nintendo Force, a console that uses the force feedback system to let you feel the impact of your actions. With a realistic and responsive haptic technology, Nintendo Force is the console for gamers who want to feel the power of gaming. Next up is Nintendo Vision, a console that uses a high-definition display to let you see the details of your game. With a stunning and sharp visual quality, Nintendo Vision is the console for gamers who want to see the beauty of gaming. Next up is Nintendo Edge, a console that uses cutting-edge processor to let you play the most advanced games with a fast and smooth performance. Nintendo Edge is the console for gamers who want to play the best of gaming. Next up is Nintendo Fusion, a console that uses a fusion reactor to power your games with a clean and unlimited energy source. Nintendo Fusion is the console for gamers who want to play the future of gaming. Last in the list is Nintendo Infinity, A console that uses a quantum computer to let you play games in infinite dimensions. With the mind-blowing and unpredictable gameplay, Nintendo Infinity is the console for gamers who want to play beyond gaming. And yes, this all sounds extremely far-fetched and extremely fake, like the Nintendo Dream, the one where you can play in your dreams, or the Nintendo Fusion, the one that's powered by a fusion reactor with clean energy, and I'm guessing you can power your house with it. So it is hilarious. But I did put out a poll out there to you guys, and you guys did a fantastic job at answering. The question was, will Nintendo keep the Switch brand, or will we get a new name? With 78% of you saying yes, keep Switch, and 22% saying I want a new name. And the comments here, I'm going to go ahead and read the first couple of comments because they are very good. First comes from Lily Brock. I'd rather see something new. Trying different names is always fun to see with impact it has and what impact it has on people. And Bro Linda said, I wouldn't mind if they stuck with the Switch, but I would prefer a different name. I honestly think it will cause more attraction to people. It's true, yeah. Mr. J. Dole says, keeping the same name goes against their principles of surprise. Wii U proved not changing the brand name is very risky. That's kind of really true, you know. They will try to avoid this mistake again with the general public. I think it will be a new name brand to help differentiate the generation as a leap and not an incremental upgrade. That is very true, because I am on the boat. Yes, I love the Nintendo Switch, but I really think that Nintendo should actually come up with something new. Enrique Pinero said, I want it to be called Super Nintendo Switch, but I see them calling it something entirely different. Yeah, so basically, a lot of people here are mixed. We have another one here that says, let's hope it's a good naming convention. Anything like Wii to Wii U, spell disaster through confusion again. So a lot of really awesome comments here. And guess what? Very valid one, because when the Wii was still a thing and we were waiting for the next gen console to be to come up, right? None of us were expecting a Wii U, right? None of us were even expecting the next gen console. Nintendo just decided to call it Wii U to kind of piggyback on the overall success of the Nintendo Wii. Now, a lot of you out there saying, yes, keep the Switch branding. This is the best branding they've had. But you have to understand that when the Wii was around and it was successful, we were saying the same exact thing. Keep the Wii branding. The Wii is so successful. It's one of the most successful consoles of Nintendo console. And well, with every successful console, we will probably say the same thing. Keep the same branding. But is it a good thing when it comes to the general audience? Like one of the comments said, they hit it on the mark, because when it comes to the general audience, it could be kind of confusing if they do keep the Switch brand. They call it the Switch 2. Oh, we already have the Switch. We don't need a Switch. We know we want something now, something different. So I think that to be safe, I know that the Switch is a very lovable brand, and just because we feel a personal attachment to the Switch brand doesn't mean that Nintendo should continue with it, because even though for us, we as gamers, we know, we have the knowledge and we can recognize something new when it comes around, but not the general audience, right? Not the typical mom and dad that buys a console for their kids. They don't know whether the Switch and the Switch 2 or the Switch U, Switch Plus, Switch whatever is the next console, right? They'll go for the older brand just because it's a bit cheaper. So I feel like the brand new name would actually benefit Nintendo the most. I just hope that they come up with the one that is as good as Nintendo Switch. And I really can't wait to read your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about these 10 iterations of Nintendo Switch names with their descriptions. I know they're a bit off. I mean, a lot off, but guess what? They were fun to read. They were fun to hear about. And I want to know what you guys think down below in the comments. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Remember to never, ever give up and journey on. Peace.
Welcome to the Odyssey, hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Xenoblade. Drive like Mario, we on a new wave. Never slow down, winners don't need no brakes. And we won't fade, our shine gets greater. Staying on the ball like Pokemon trainers. From the nest to the we dangerous. You can button mash, but it ain't gonna save